Welcome back to another episode on Farrier Life. My name is Sam Marlowe and we are shoeing a very big horse today, yeah? So big, I can't even jump on it. Shall we show him? Take a look. I'm only joking. This is Thunder. A racing Shetland, believe it or not. We don't actually shoe many Shetlands because they're a pain in the bum. Yeah, I'm too tall, he's too short. We've got to do everything one-handed. So first things first, let's take off his old shoe, chuck it in the fire and start trimming. Obviously, Thunder is a little short-legged Shetland, so I can't put the leg between my legs. So the first thing we have to do is grab our foot stand and pull the leg forward. Yeah, Farriers don't particularly like shoeing Shetlands because they're so difficult. Yeah, not because they're misbehaved, because they're just hard to do anything with. Knock up the clenches. Oh, Thunder. Like so. As I said, he is a racing Shetland, not a particularly fast one, unfortunately. Shh, you're not listening, Thunder. But he is a very lovely Shetland to shoe. Because some of them can be very cheeky. Pullers, watch my head, I'm too tall around here. Thunder, let's have a look. And then we've got to leave the shoe off one-handed, which is always hard work. Got a little itch of you, mate. But don't worry, I'm a professional. I've done this a million times before. Remove the exfoliating salt. These feet are very dry. Here in the UK, we are actually in summer. These frogs are extremely hard. And they probably need a little bit more moisturiser going on them. So I will be having words with the owner to make sure she does that. Cutters, we'll start off at the toe and then we will work our way back. As you can see, I've got to hold the foot with one hand and trim with the other. Overlapping cuts. Back to the heel. And as I said, this is why it is difficult to shoe a Shetland. Not because they're necessarily misbehaved, but because you've got to do everything one-handed. Grab me rasp. Bosh, see that? I've got skills, what are you going to do about it? Make sure the foot is level. Key when shoeing any horse is foot balance first. And how we do this, we just let the foot hang and we're going to look over his little shoulder. Sometimes their bellies get in the way, these little Shetlands, but he's not too bad, are you, Thunder? Cool. We've got a nice medial lateral balance, medial lateral being inside and outside. It's essential the foot lands flat. He doesn't actually have racing plates on, he just has normal stills. But as I said before, he's not particularly fast, so he doesn't normally win, so we don't need to spend the extra money on a slow Shetland. Don't listen, mate, don't listen. Come around the front. Good lad. Chuck his foot back on there. Give a little dress up. Knocking any sharp edges off for the application of the shoe. All right, mate. Some of these Shetlands do love to snatch their leg back, but as I said before, he is the best Shetland I actually shoe. So that's why I thought I'd start with him, and then we'll slowly get the worst misbehaved Shetlands later on in a couple of episodes' time. Where's his shoe gone? Still on the floor. This is how small his feet are. They're very small, dinky feet. We're gonna knock the nails out, pop that back in the fire. These shoes are so small, it's gonna take us about 2 minutes to warm these up. And then we will burn them on hot. Hot shoeing, easy peasy. Doesn't hurt the horse, don't panic people. It doesn't look as bad as it seems. Get the fire started. Bosh. Shoe, fire. Here's one I made earlier, only joking. It's been in the fire for 2 minutes. Roasting. How hot do you reckon that is? Comment, let me know. First things first, you want to just knock out all the mud that's in the shoe. Make sure the shoe is level. It is just as essential as making sure the foot is level. So they both marry up. Not that one, this one. Yep, shoe's all good. Come on in, Thunder. No biting bottoms. Hold your breath if you don't like the smell. Bosh. So we've got a nice even burn throughout. We still got to cut the clip in because this should be flush with the foot. Should be able to feel the clip once we are burnt on. Edge that in. Grab your hot shoe again. Give it a nice little burn. Clip is bedded in nicely. That is never going to go back on there. Foot balance is still good. Back over to the anvil, chuck it in the water, and we're just going to knock the sharp edges off with a grinder. Dun, 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 dun. Foot shoe is still level. Bosh. One little Shetland racing shoe. We knock the sharp edges off so he doesn't pull the shoe off. The last thing I want to do, the last thing he wants to do is pull the shoe off when he's racing. Yeah, because one, you'll definitely come last, and two, I have to come back. More importantly. Nails, where's my nails? Size 3s, they're already on my box. Tiny, tiny shoes have tiny, tiny nails. Clear them nail holes out there. If anybody that hasn't seen it now, that is a size 3, and this is what we shall be using. Also, let's quickly show you, everybody thinks you can nail anywhere into a horse's foot. Let me just pare this away. Yeah, a horse only walks on the outer rim of its foot. Let me scrape this away. You'll be able to see the white line, a bit like your fingernail. We can only nail into the end of the fingernail. So say that little white bit there, the end of your fingernail, you can only nail into that. The white line goes all the way around here. Yeah, within that is blood, sensitive structure. We don't want that. We have to nail into here. Yeah, within the white line. You don't want to go into the hoof wall because it will have a soft, weak foot and it won't stay on there for very long. You got to get the nail straight into the white line. I get loads of comments as well. Does it hurt? It looks like you're hurting the pony. No, 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 we're not hurting it. If we hurt these horses, ponies, Shetlands, whatever you want to call them, they are flight animals. They will run. This Shetland's not running anywhere. He's not even running into first place, unfortunately. And this is the difficult part. Trying to nail on, hold the shoe on, because normally we put the leg between our legs, and then we nail on. Go on, Thunder. Here we go. Bosh. Why do I tap the shoe, then tap the nail? Because as you start nailing on, the shoe starts to rise. If I didn't tap the shoe, the shoe would rise up now. Once you've got 2 nails in, it stops rising, but for the first 2 nails, the shoe will rise. That is why we tap it like a woodpecker. We only need 4 nails. He's only got small feet, and also the less nails we put in a horse's foot, pony's foot, the better, because we are actually technically damaging it by putting holes in it. So the less nails, the better. So we're nice and level on there. So the shoe is nailed on. Thunder has been a very, very good boy. All we've got to do is clench it down. And clench it down is simply tying your shoelaces. We're going to chop the end of the nail off and we're going to fold it over like that and push it back into the wall. As I said, it's just like doing up your shoelaces. Over here, Thunder. Back on the low setting on the stand. We can't crank these little legs up high. What's hello? Captain Beaky. We are just gonna chop the end of the nails off. Fold the top of them, underline. Thanks, Thunder. Underline. So when we roll the nail over, there's nothing underneath it to stop it from sitting flush in the wall. Ready? Down and in. Down and in. Ooh. Down and in. Run our rasp over the top of the nail heads and the excess hoof. Good lad. Da, 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 da. Give the shoe a little underline so the hoof doesn't run over the side of the shoe straight away. And as I said before, you shouldn't, if you run your hand over the foot, you shouldn't be able to feel the clips or the clenches. And there you go. That is a smart little job. All we've got left to do, put some hoof oil on. Thank you for being a good boy, Thunder. 2 seconds, stay right there. Shove a bit of that on. A little bit of varnish. This is moisturiser. As I said at the beginning of the video, his feet are a little bit dry, and that is just to moisturise them a little bit. Quickly take a closer look at the foot. Beautiful. Hopefully Thunder will keep these shoes on for the next 6 weeks. He is shod on a regular basis every 6 weeks. He does have a good owner like that. We have this little speed demon, Double his name is, a very, very fast Shetland pony. Comment on Orange Heart if you want to see him being shod. He's not very camera worthy today. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name's Sam Marlowe. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see yous on the next one. Much love. Goodbye.